Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jin. Today I'll be checking out Death Note episode 9. In the last episode, we saw Light with the potato chips bag, and yeah, he was getting extra calories just so that he could use the little TV thing to write down the names that were broadcasting in that moment so that, Elle couldn't. He's the one that's actually Kira. And I guess that worked at that time, I think. I'm still thinking that, Elle is still suspicious of the household, but we'll see what happens in this episode and when Elle is going to actually find out and zero in on this guy because he's really good. He's actually still getting away with this. I'm excited again to see what happens in this episode and if they're going to get closer to finding out that Light is actually Kira. Also, Elle actually found out, he found out that Naomi is missing and she was the one that worked with him in the United States on a case before, and she was an FBI agent, and yeah, he remembers her. So if she got through before handing her ID to Light at that moment, then they would have had the upper hand and they would have figured out that Light is actually Kira at that time. But as you know, Light is an excellent criminal, because he's a criminal now. He's an excellent criminal. He's a mastermind all on his own. So he got rid of Naomi already, and yeah, that was squashed. So Elle is just having to figure out everything again. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm just gonna get right into it, guys. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so that you can see when I post. Also, this reaction will be on Patreon, the full uncut reaction, and you'll have to sync your copy up with my reaction, your copy of Death Note with my reaction. Well, guys, let's get right into it. Encounter. Interesting.
You sure about this? Ryuk? Yeah, I'm sure nobody's following you, okay?
Is he twisting his body? Oh. Oh.
I just flew out and checked a 100-meter radius around you, and there was no one there. So yeah, for the last time, I'm sure, okay?
All right, but on the news they said... I suppose you're right. Well then, I'll buy you some apples.
Nice.
Is he going to buy him apples? He's doing the handstands.
You know, you really haven't been that nice to me. You had me looking all over for cameras, telling me that I can't even eat apples in the house anymore. It's not right.
I can't believe he was that twisted because of the apples, not getting the apples to eat.
No, I might actually write your name in my death note and kill you, just like that. I wouldn't laugh if I were you.
One finishing touch.
Hey, Ryuzuki.
Yes?
I've been thinking about the purse snatcher and the embezzler's heart attacks 2 days ago. It seems my family couldn't have had any knowledge of them before they died. Shouldn't that resolve any doubts you have?
You may be right. Even though Kira can control the time of death, I don't think there's any way he could have arranged their deaths without having seen the broadcast first. Huh?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your son has come home.
So you're gonna keep quiet and pretend to study again, huh?
I have a good grasp of where all the cameras are placed. Both of them were guilty of much lesser crimes than my previous victims.
Yes, that's true.
You're watching TV.
He's watching the news?
But there's a chance I'll look even more suspicious if only these lesser criminals end up dying while I'm not receiving information. For this to work, all I really have to do is remember the identities of the criminals I either see on TV or while I'm online. Whenever I go out, I can use that piece of the death note I keep in my wallet to kill them at random times. Just like that. It's the perfect way to deal with these hidden cameras.
Okay, but won't they notice that when you go out? Well, he said he's going to do the time thing.
All of our recordings.
the random time
Reviewed
thing,
the video
so
footage we captured. I've gone over them many times, and I've come to a conclusion. Our surveillance of the Kitamura and Yagami households has revealed
does L have a sweet tooth?
nothing. We will remove the cameras and wiretaps.
I'm noticing that he likes the sugar things, sugar treats.
It's okay, Matsuda. We'll have to pursue other leads, but we'll get them.
Please don't get the wrong idea. I only said that we were unable to reveal anything suspicious based on our surveillance.
What?
So then,
Even if Kira was among them, I'm sure he wouldn't make it obvious. No, in fact, it could mean he was able to continue killing without doing anything outwardly suspicious.
that's true.
Well, then you believe that Kira is among one of those families.
As I've said, there's a 5% chance.
So
I
then,
still have no idea how he's been able to commit these murders, but let's say he could kill someone simply by wishing death upon them. You'd think that any human being would have shown at least some emotion, some sign that they were knowingly committing an act of murder. He has reached godlike proportions, punishing evildoers without the slightest change of expression.
yeah, that's what I'm seeing with Light. He shows no emotion.
No, these aren't acts of God, but someone very childish and immature who wants to pretend they're God.
Yes, he's right about that. He's pretending to be God. And he's childish.
We'll catch him, but I can't count on Kira making any mistakes. It doesn't matter how long we watch him, he's not going to expose himself to us.
Exactly. What are you going to do?
To know him well enough that he'd admit to me that he was Kira and show me how he kills. Would that even be possible?
What? Are you going to move in? I mean, get close to Kira?
Hey, Light, I just checked in all
Expose
the
your
cameras have been
identity?
removed.
Well, not really,
All
just
of them, every single
just
one.
your face.
Are you listening to me? Hey,
Ryu, he's not able to talk to you right now.
I suppose this means I'm no longer a suspect. Everything's going as planned.
They
I'm
removed
sure
it?
Elle won't give up that easily. If that's the case, I'll have to use my father to find out Elle's true identity, and I'll eliminate him. Once I get rid of Elle, Kira will be one step closer to becoming the god of the new world.
God of the new world. Wow.
I know you don't need it, but good luck.
I really don't see why you two are making such a big deal out of this.
It's because they love you, Light. Damn.
The exam will be starting in 10 minutes, so you better hurry up.
It's fine. I plan to get here 3 minutes before the test. I hate waiting. I'm here too early.
well, confident.
How is he able to do this? He's been killing people. And he's gonna do so well on this exam. What's he doing?
You there, student number 162. Sit properly in your chair.
Is it L? Is he in the examination room? L! What? Look at the eyes. Yo, what is Light even thinking right now?
It seems like a lot of Shinigami are observing the human world lately. What's he thinking? Seriously?
He's a disgrace to the pride of the Shinigami.
Yes.
I'm talking about the human who's keeping Ryuk. Who would want him as a pet? A pet's supposed to be cute.
When you're right, you're right.
So what's the story on this human anyway? Is it a male or a female? Who knows?
Hey, he's going to Earth. He's gonna take a closer look. those cherry blossoms? Well, yeah.
You're a college student now. That's kind of exciting. I'm filled with joy.
He's a college student. Wow.
Now for the freshman address, freshman representative Light Yagami, and freshman representative Hideki Ryuga.
Is that Hideki Ryuga, the pop idol? That guy? There's no way he's got the brains to get into a school like Toho.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't look anything like the real Hideki Ryuga.
Oh, it's
I
L?
knew I'd be giving the address with one other student, but I never expected this. I remember him from the exam center. He got into trouble for sitting oddly in his desk.
Look at how he's watching it. This is too funny. I don't know, L is cracking me up.
New chapter of
The
our
student who
lives.
scores highest on the test is supposed to
Oh,
get
so they got the most, the highest grades
High score this year.
on the exam?
They both had
I think I like the little one, right? What? You're so weird, Kyoko.
They're calling L weird?
Man, these two are total opposites.
They look opposite, yeah.
As we embark on this new chapter in our lives,
Something not right about him. He's just freaking weird.
If they call L weird one more time,
Representative Hideki Ryuga.
look at the way he held the paper. L is just cool. That's what he is. He's cool.
Light Yagami. My father is Chief Soichiro Yagami of the NPA. You're planning to join the police agency when you graduate, and you've already got experience. Now you're showing an interest in the Kira case.
Where's this coming from? And who is he?
Whoa.
Is it safe to just ignore him?
I won't tell anyone. What is it?
I want to tell you I'm Al.
Did he just say that he's L?
What? There's no way. What's he talking about? If he really was L, he'd never admit to it. Stop. This isn't good. Don't act surprised. On the off chance that he really is L,
He wants to
act
get
how Soichiro Yagami's son, Light Yagami, would act.
he
in
wants
this
to get into his
situation.
head to see his
There's no reason for
reaction.
him to be afraid. You are who you say you are. Then you have nothing but my respect and admiration.
Thank you. The reason I chose to reveal my identity to you is because I think you could be of some help to us on the Kira investigation. Even so, something tells me I'm not wrong to suspect you. But you're just too perfect. If you are Kira, I can't think of anything that would put more pressure on you than this little scenario.
Yes.
If this guy is really L like he says,
But he's taking it well though. He's not even
Indeed. If this
he's not
guy really
showing
is
any
L,
proof that he
even
is.
if he's
Like no
not,
reaction.
I can't do anything to him. If what he's saying is true, it probably means he's already shown his face to my father. What now? If he were to die right after telling me who he was, it would only confirm their suspicions.
So what are
Although
you
it's
going to do?
obvious Hideki Ryuga is nothing more than an absurd alias, it still complicates things. Is he really L? Does he already suspect that I'm Kira? It's hard to say how much he knows, but
He's
he must be
sweating.
under suspicion. What other reason could he have for telling Soichiro Yagami's son that he's L? Does this mean that he's still suspicious of the people that Ray Pembroke was investigating before he died?
Yes, he is. Show some reaction. Show the signs. He's gonna be calm, of course. Look at L. Yo, L is literal the coolest. For real. I didn't expect that. For him to tell him that he's L.
You hear that? I think it's your new friend.
Nice meeting you.
No, the pleasure was mine.
What an amazing car.
A limousine?
Well, I'm sure I'll see you on campus.
Yeah, take care.
He's gonna see him on campus because he's going to go to that university. This is getting too interesting for me. He literally said it to him. I'm L. What?
Hey, welcome home, Mr. Toho.
His sister is super cool. She's really supportive.
Damn it! He got me!
What do you mean?
He's losing it.
Damn, L! I've never been so humiliated in my life!
Hey, why don't you just do the Shinigami ideal? Then you should have no problem killing him, right?
And what good will Shinigami eyes do me if this is just a trap? If I kill him and it turns out he's not really L, that would be like announcing to the real L that I am Kira.
He's so mad.
I want nothing more than to kill him, but if I do, it's like asking to get caught.
It's true. If you do it, you're gonna be caught.
It's inconvenient. That's the flaw with the Death Note.
Light is usually so calm, but he's
Ex-
snapped.
He's furious.
At first, I thought once I found out his name, I'd have him die in an accident. No, it's already too late to do anything about it since he's approached me and introduced himself as L. If L dies now, the police are going to suspect me.
That's for real.
Or even consider the possibility that he would reveal his identity to me on purpose.
Yes.
He could be telling all the suspects the same thing. In fact, it doesn't even have to be him. He could have sent a double instead. For L, this strategy acts as a solid defense that allows him to confront Kira directly. Defend and attack. He got me.
He
Good
did.
move.
Excellent move, L.
And we'll pretend like nothing's going on.
Oh my gosh. He now has an evil laugh. He's crazy. Perfect?
They don't have anything on me yet. So this whole thing is nothing more than a contest between Al and me. A match of wits. On the surface, we'll be two friendly classmates, but in reality, we'll actually be investigating each other. This is interesting. If it's my friendship you want, accept it. In time, I'll earn your trust. And once you've told me what I want to know, there'll be no point keeping you alive. Then I'll kill you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it. You know what's crazy, guys? It's the way that Light just went from upset, mad, confused to this is perfect. And then he was just laughing like a real villain. Like he's turning into, I don't know what. Is he actually becoming like a celestial being? Like an actual god? Because that's what I'm seeing here. This guy, he doesn't think like a normal human being. I'm not going to even say a teenager because he's definitely not operating like a teenager, except the childish part where he doesn't like to lose and, you know, this is like a game for him. But man, the way he was feeling so upset, he held it in until he reached, you know, home, and he ignored his sister because he was so mad and he felt humiliated by L. But then after just thinking about it, and it didn't take long either, he wasn't in like a depression or feeling cornered for like about a few days, you know, like 2 to 3 days. It was literally just a couple minutes after the ceremony. And he was like, you know what? This is perfect. If he wants to be my friend, then I'll do that. And then earn his trust and then I'll kill him. What? This guy is insane. I've never seen anyone like Light, like ever. Have I? No, actually no. I can't remember. Maybe, but this is still this is an entirely different type of villain that I'm seeing here. I mean, you would say he's the typical villain, but not really. His transition from being a normal, top of the country student, excellent, he's well mannered, he's like a perfect son, perfect everything, perfect brother, perfect friend, it seems, because he's also popular, and I don't know, he's well liked too. Like, him transitioning from that to this evil villain godlike teenager person is just, I don't know. I don't know, I'm intrigued. I like Light. I think I like him. Does that mean something is wrong with me? Honestly, you have to like some of his qualities, some of his traits, because the way he actually played it off, think about it. If you're in that situation where L just said, I'm L to you, and you could think logically in that moment, remember he's been killing people and he's trying to keep his cover. And I don't know, he did his exams like he's being normal, like he doesn't have a double life. It's really hard to do that. You have to slip up. You just have to somehow. And then he's like able to bounce back like that. He's able to not show his emotions, keep calm. I mean, he clenched his fists when L said, I'm L, and was looking at him and just waiting for any emotion, any change of energy. But that guy, he held it. Light held it. He was like being so calm and just sitting there, and he was like, yeah, he responded. He responded like, okay, whatever, And then he went home. Then he let it out because he knows the cameras and wiretaps are gone, of course. But then he was actually happy about this afterwards. How do you even do that? You can't even do that in real life with like petty stuff. I mean, you could if you're like Light, you could. If you're like Light, definitely, but still, it's really hard. It's so easy to be triggered by anything and to just slip up because of your insecurities. But Light is just a clean, blank slate. He has no weakness so far. There's no weakness. That's what I'm getting. I don't see any weakness in this guy. Not yet, at least. What's his weakness, guys? Well, don't say. You can't tell me yet, but... I mean, the only thing is that he doesn't like to lose, but if he loses, he still comes back. He bounces back with, another attack, so... He's doing well. I'm excited to see them become friends too, as well. I can't wait to see Elle look at Light, that like a creepy person, just the way he was like just right there looking at him. And it's crazy how people are judging Elle. I mean, I know he dresses different and he just, it's because he's so okay with himself. Like he doesn't care about the validation of others. He's not trying to have a certain image for people to like him. He's okay with himself, and that's the coolest thing. But with his mental capacity and his intelligence and his smartness, his genius like brain, of course Elle would be like that. Of course he would be like that. He doesn't really care to be liked by anyone or to give a first impression, because he knows who he is. He's self-aware. He is self-aware. That's the difference with Elle in, society. So he doesn't need the likes. But if you get to know him, you'll realize that this guy is really cool, But yeah, he definitely has a sweet tooth too, because he's always, eating sugar treats. But yeah, I guess it's because he needs the energy to keep awake. I don't know. I I don't know. Or maybe he just loves the chocolate stuff, sweet stuff, ice cream. He uses 2 sugars in his, is it tea or coffee? I don't know. Maybe it's coffee because he has the black lines under his eyes too. So I don't know if he sleeps. But yeah, this episode was awesome. I really liked the turn of things just now. I just loved the way El revealed himself and the way he's literally just, when he's in the room with Light, he's just looking directly at him. That's just super bold. I don't know, the confidence and the boldness of El, I love it. I love everything that's happening, and I'm really excited to see the next episode. So guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and thank you so much for watching to the end with me. I guess that's it. Bye!